What's up, YouTube? I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I cannot get on here and just do videos. I do videos when I feel like the Holy Spirit is speaking through me. And this here, what I'm about to say, have been on my mind for a few days, more than a few days. It's been on my mind for a while, but sometimes you just don't know how to articulate things, especially me. Like I be having these, my mind, first of all, I'm a Libra. So if you're a Libra, you know that our minds go from 1 to 10 real quick. Like we literally go to sleep thinking about all these different plans, and I don't even know. I don't know if it's a dysfunction or we just born like that, but we overthink things. Libras are overthinkers, and so a lot of times I pray to get out of self. A lot of times I want to make sure what's coming out is coming out right. And a lot of times when I'm praying to get out of self, I don't want it just to be a situation that I've experienced. Of course, I want to experience what I'm speaking on, because it won't be no conviction behind it unless I've experienced it. But I also want to make sure that I'm not in self to where his message isn't getting through. So we have to learn how to come out from amongst them on all aspects, and to not be apologetic about coming out from amongst them. Don't apologize for that. Don't apologize for who God has made you to be. I don't know about everybody else, but I am in a place where I'm finally comfortable with myself, from the tweaks in the inside, from the inside on out to the outside. Of course, there's gonna be things that we're self-conscious about, things externally, on our bodies, or one breast may be larger than the other one eyebrow may be fuller than the other one, but those are just things, those are petty minor things. But I'm getting comfortable with who I am in the inside. And I tell women all the time, that's when the true beauty of who you are really exudes. And your aura is able to be seen, and your spirit is able to, the light just flows with you, because the inside is in a happy place, a joyful place, because happiness are just moments. Joy is everlasting. So, when you are in a joyful place in the inside, I truly believe that you can't be moved on the outside. And I'm just speaking from experience, because I've had moments where my entire world have been tipsy-turvy, and, my peace didn't move, my joy didn't move. It's a lot of things that I go through, and then I can get on here and do a video about all the time, but I don't allow it to steal my joy. And I thank God that he's given me joy. Happiness and joy are two different things. And so I'm on here, and this is the message that I want to get to whoever this message is for. Like, don't come out from amongst them. Be different. Be confident while being different. Don't be scared to say things that everybody's not going to like. I'm sure it's on a lot of these videos, I'm saying things that everyone is going to like. But I'm not here for that. I'm really here to allow God to use me as a vessel. So it might be some things that you may not like, but the Holy Spirit wanted to say. Sometimes we don't like to hear the truth. And so a lot of times we feel like we say stuff so that everybody else will like it, or we want everybody to like what we're saying, and we don't want to offend anyone. That's a beautiful thing, a beautiful trait to have. But at the same time, a lot of times we be doing people injustices by not being honest with them. And I just truly feel like that we are in a season to where he needs to use people that aren't going to be afraid to say what he is saying. And it may hurt a few people's feelings, and it may ruffle little feathers, but the message was clear. Sometimes God just do his different methods, and he deals with us all differently. And so I'm saying this to whoever needs to hear this, because it seems like, especially with me, and I'm going to speak on my experience, that people are so bothered by my spirit. Like, and I am literally, my intentions are pure. There's no malice. I'm not a hater. I don't have a jealous spirit on me. If I can support you, I will support you. I be happy for people when they seasons and in their times. And so it's just so interesting to me how my spirit just bothers people. And it ain't just one or two. Like, literally, I could be minding my business out, and it's been done before, where somebody just was that irritated by my glow, my light, me laughing, me interacting, just my personality. And that's how you know God is in it. You know, when it irritates the enemy, you know what I mean? And so at first it used to bother me. And this is why this video was made for whoever it's made for, honey, because you better not let nobody dim your light. Do you hear me? God made you who you is, baby. He made you who you is, honey. Don't you let nobody dim your light because they're not confident. Don't you let nobody dim your light because they see something in you that they don't have the nerve to be. They don't have the confidence to be. And I used to find myself, like, I remember having conversations with my mommy, like, why don't this person like me? And why don't this person like, and honey, and I got on my therapist, and therapy has been so good to me. Therapy in the inside, y'all. Like, I thank God for my therapist. I thank God that I'm in this place. That Tamala Mans, this place. My joy is right here. My peace is right here. I thank God for the place that I'm in, because she tells me all the time, you got a light on you that everybody, dark places don't want light. The enemy don't like light. Do you hear me? So of course you're going to irritate spirits that works for him. Do you hear me? And we all had a spirit in us or around us to where it was just so annoyed with everything a person did, or this and that and that and this. But it's really that you irritating something in their spirit. Something in their spirit don't agree with you. Why? You might not even did nothing. You might not even say, you might have just walked in the room and you just brighten up the room. Who knows? But I'm here to tell you, whoever I'm speaking to, I've dealt with it. Don't you dim your light for nobody. Do y'all hear me? God said be meek and be humble. But he ain't say be afraid. He didn't say put your light out. Y'all better go look at the word. You let your light shine. Do you hear me? You don't let nobody, dim your light or make you uncomfortable with being comfortable with yourself. Come on now. Don't let nobody do that to you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this is the word that I had to experience to get on here and do this video. Because I've seen over the years that, and I'm telling y'all, I don't have to be doing nothing, but people are just so bothered by my spirit. And I've come to the conclusion that this is how I know God is within me. God is within me. When you're talking about a pure, genuine heart, when you're talking about somebody that get a last to somebody, I ain't done it. I don't have to exploit everything that I do, but when do you hear me? That's when you know that God is in you. God is within me. Do you hear me? So I don't know who I'm talking to, but listen here. Don't let nobody dim your light. Come out from amongst them. Do it all. Whatever God put in you, whatever he said you can do, whatever he unspoke up here in your spirit, you better do it all. And forget about the naysayers. Because guess what? They're going to always have something to say. And when you get that person, when you walk in that room, or you walk in that interview, or you walk, whatever the case may be, and you get somebody and you can just feel the energy that is negative, or you could just, it's just a negative comment. I remember I was in an interview for a nursing school, and this lady told me I was too confident. She said, you're too confident. And that's just, you know what? That's just one of the many things that I could go on and on and on. But the point that I'm trying to make is, when God says something about you in your life, when he said to you what you're going to do on this earth, when he has spoken a word, when he has ministered to you and your spirit, when he has revealed a revelation in you, it ain't about what everybody else think. It's not about who else can see the vision. Trust God and keep on rolling. Stay focused and keep on rolling. Stay on that road he said that you are on. Stay on that road. Don't listen. Don't look left. Don't look right. Just stay on the road that God has you on and trust him. That he's going to make sure that he's equipped you with the right people to connect with. And that and this is another thing. When you keep God first, when you have a relationship with God, when he'll get rid of the wrong people and he'll replace them with the right people. Do you hear me? And that's on every aspect. That's business partners, that's friendship, that's acquaintance, and that's family members, that's whoever it is. When you keep God first, when you continue, when you make sure that you're praying without ceasing, he will remove all the wrong people and he will connect you with the right ones. So the moral of this story is, come out from amongst them. Don't be afraid to go for everything that God has said that you can have. Do it humbly and with meekness, but be confident in all that he said that you are. And don't apologize for your light shining. Don't apologize for what God has told you that you are. Don't apologize because people can't take it. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to make sure what you do on this earth before you leave this earth is done. That's it. So peace, love, and light. God bless.